This video is a response on Roy's question. What the jhanas are different states of consciousness. So what happens is that during daily life you have this perspective as being a separate you, probably in a world of separate people. And then when we enter a jhana, our perspective gets different. It gets formed to, or the lens gets replaced, so to speak. So, for example, while in the jhana of infinite space, we have this perception, this perspective that our entire reality is endless, that it's infinite. And that is mind-blowing at first, but it gives great insight into the way our mind creates, constructs our reality. Our perspective is our reality. And what jhanas do is they let you see how different states construct your reality in a different way. And your reality is not only the way you see, the way you perceive stuff, it's also the way you feel, the way you even smell, the way you touch, feelings of touching, the way of crispness that you experience when you look at a tree. Your entire perspective is your reality. Reality is nothing different than what you perceive it to be. And that is really key here, because the jhanas, people use the jhanas often as a way to be chill, to be in this different state of being and enjoying it fully. And I wouldn't say that's a bad thing at all. I would say it's a very wholesome thing in a way, but it's also some form of resistance to this present moment. You're basically saying, well, my daily life is not good enough, so I'm going to be in this jhana and then I feel better. Which is not wrong, because you could also use drugs. So when in jhana, when we are in a jhana, and when I say when we are in a jhana, it's a bit paradoxical, but because it's not really you that is in the jhana, it's like the jhana is the lens through which you perceive reality, if there still is a sense of you. What happens is that we experience more ease, more calmness. We experience more equanimity. We experience more acceptance to whatever is arising in our awareness right now. Especially in the later jhanas. In the first 2 to 3 jhanas, it's more about having this joy, this pleasure, this positive feelings arising. And then when we pop out of the jhana, it can maintain for a while this afterglow of positivity, of calmness, of ease, of equanimity. But really, what you have to see through is that that afterglow will disappear on its own. So while we have the tendency to practice the jhanas, to then have, for example, a business appointment in which we're just more calm, I would say look at the pattern behind it. Like, why is there a desire to be more calm at a given moment? How long does that calmness last? Do I have to do anything to make it last? What do I do during the business meeting that I am so calm? kind of see it, observe it happening, this afterglow, while not really resisting it in any way. Now what you'll probably perceive is that it just goes away on its own. But if it goes away, it can never be you in a way, because if it were related to you, you would have control over it. And that doesn't seem to be true. Why is that? That is the big question. There are many big questions. So jhanas are wonderful. They're absolute wonderful tools to be at ease and to give yourself a way out from this daily frantic life we live in, especially in the West. But what's really important is that you see the patterns behind them. Why is there a desire? Why is there wanting to change this particular moment? Why is this moment not good enough? Because jhanas are temporary. What you're seeking is kind of a permanent peace. And I'm not saying that you feel good all the time, but I'm saying that there is peace surrounding whatever is happening in this present moment, whether it is positive or negative or super intense or super fun. There's always some peace in the background by realizing that really what's happening in your experience is not you. It is not you. So, Roy, I hope this is a proper answer to your question. And if you like my channel, please subscribe.